What's up, everyone? Welcome to the vault. What's up with him today? He looks a little fucking hungry.
We're in the middle of an Indian summer right here.
You think that's why he's out and he's pissed off?
Well, this is a cool time of the... As cool as you can get. 86 degrees, I checked.
He's awful.
But it's going to get hotter.
He's awful agitated. Anyway, what's up, Walt? How are you?
I'm good. You're back from your trip?
Yeah, I'm back. As you guys did. We have an episode of that coming up pretty soon here, so... You know, it's going to be
South America, cool. And that's where you gave me the marching orders.
Yeah, actually, that's where they're. So, anyway, every once in a while, when I go on tour, you know, I can't obviously understand the television that's on there. It's in Spanish or Portuguese or German or whatever. Really, the only place you can get it if you're in a hotel, English television, is in Holland because they watch all American television in English. That's how the Dutch speak such great English. Anyway, before I go on, I usually scan Netflix and see what I can load my iPod down with. And there's so much stuff and such a variety of stuff. It's kind of like what you're looking for. And I stumbled across, we're going to review this right now. It's from absolutely Netflix. Amazing. It was on Netflix. And this is like The Sopranos on steroids. This show's called Bad Blood. It's got 2 seasons. We're going to take a quick look at this clip right now from this stuff, and we'll come back.
Since the 1960s, the port city of Montreal has been one of the largest points of import for coke and heroin in the world. The mafia controlled most of it, but you still had to deal with the bikers and other gangs who all wanted their cut. All that came to an end under mob boss Vito Rizzuto.
We're all at war. So, now look, we can fight over street corners, or we can get a piece of all the action. We work together, but there can only be one CEO, because I own City Hall and the cops.
And so began one of the greatest runs in history.
And I know how much my father values you. It's your family.
Declan's on the front line.
And I'm your son. We're here to place you under arrest.
For what?
Think back to 1981.
He can trust me just as much as you, and he knows it.
There is a man coming from Calabria to kill Vito.
They're coming at us from all sides.
Show them you're in charge, taking care of my son.
You're not the head of this family.
He knows everything your father knows, and you don't.
Do you know how badly you screwed up?
That kid is gonna burn down the whole goddamn city if that's how he's gonna handle things.
It's the circle of life in our jungle.
And then they'll hire a commission about the corruption that exists on all levels of our public works.
This is a goddamn disaster.
Organized crime has its hand in all of it.
Oh, they wanted our action for years.
They tried to wipe out the family, including you. What do you think?
The time for diplomacy is over.
That bitch is gonna dig up everything there is.
This is how guys end up doing 25 to life.
They killed my son. Everybody we never killed
Was somebody's son, you know.
Anybody can wave a gun. Not everybody can be trusted.
We take care of our friends, as long as you remain a friend.
Now, once I watched that, I was like, okay, I'm going to download the first 6 episodes because the first season only has 6 episodes. But is this shit amazing what?
Amazing enough that you would send me a text from South America telling me to get on it and that I could binge these really quick. And I did binge the whole first season in like 2 or 3 days because it was so good.
It's so good. Now, it's really, any of you guys who like The Sopranos or you liked Goodfellas, because there's actually a guy, you know.
Paul Sorvino.
Paul Sorvino is in this actually. And Anthony LaPaglia, who's like the main star. At least in the first season.
From Sons of Anarchy.
Well, that's Kim Coates. Coates.
That's right.
And they're just... Declan. And this is actually about Montreal. It's a true story based loosely on it. They've changed some names and some, but the main
I got a little info on that.
Go ahead, Walt.
It's actually, this came out, and it's a Canadian TV series that came out in 2017, about the same time of year as right now. And it was taken from a book that was called Business or Blood, Mafia Boss Vito Rizzuto's Last War.
And it was actually, and it's pretty much
taken from the true story. So
yeah. So and Vito Rizzuto is the character that Anthony LaPaglia plays, and it's
he was so good.
This whole thing.
Did you like his calm demeanor?
Yeah, it just his the accent, the way he did everything, his motions. He was so smart, and it actually involves. The Canadian, it's in Montreal, based in Montreal, and it's all about the corruption between, the construction field and the city planners and
all the corruption,
and
then you have these groups of the Haitians
and the
biker
Irish,
gang,
and
the
bikers,
Irish mob, and
they're all kind of working against each other. Then they work together,
and that's where the story starts,
right? And
they get together and they decide to work together and control Montreal instead of being at war with each other and fighting over territories. They decide,
in anything, it doesn't really keep.
Well, that's what makes it good.
So I'm telling all you guys, and I will see now. Walt hasn't watched season 2.
No, I watched season,
but I did, and it's even.
Is it better?
Okay, I tell you this. I got home after a 19-hour jaunt from South America. And I stayed up till 1 because I couldn't put the episodes down. I wanted to find out what was going to happen next. It's one of those. It's on Netflix. It's called Bad Blood. I know all you metalheads are ruthless and you want to see it. It's
a lot of whacking.
A lot of whacking. I'm telling you. It's like, it doesn't matter that your name may be third in the credits. You may just be getting.
It's like
wacky.
Game of Thrones. You don't know who's getting it, and it surprises you as they get it, and you go, "Wow!" But you know who would really love this is Johnny Tempesta.
He's probably already seen it.
I don't know. Well, I think I'll have to send him a text or something to get on this.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, there's 2 seasons now. The first season is 6 episodes. Second season is 8 episodes. Bad Blood. Everybody's got Netflix. You guys will, I can guarantee the fucking comments are going to be like, if you haven't seen it already, I mean, I don't know if I'm discovering something. Nobody else has ever come up to me and said, Zed, have you checked this out? I just stumbled onto it.
Even better than The Sopranos because The Sopranos is drawn out. This gives you the
straight
twist
to the point,
yeah. Goes, every episode you're wanting to watch the next one because things are happening.
There's no episodes where you go, that one was all right. There was a couple of cool things. Even The Sopranos, there were some episodes after a few seasons I was like, it was okay. They didn't do this one so far doesn't disappoint. Check it out. Bad Blood, Netflix. Anything else on this, Walt?
Highly rated.
Right on. Remember, leave me comments. I want to know what you guys.
And what are your favorite mobster movies or series?
And how did this compare to that? You know what I mean?
After you see it,
I'm telling you, this is one of my. This is up there with me. I mean, nothing beats The Godfather. That's like the big one, and then the other 3.
This is like a Goodfellas.
But yeah, it's Goodfellas. But really good.
The twist we love is that it's in Montreal. You're not familiar with. It's a different culture
it's in Canada.
there.
It's in Canada. It's really cool.
And it plays on that.
Share this with people and subscribe to the channel, obviously. And Walter and I will see you here in the vault once again.